Hello and welcome back to TEW 2016 Branding Solutions, and we are back with Monday Night Raw. I believe this is episode 5 for Raw, and we go straight into the dark matches where we have Jack Swagger versus Samoa Joe. Both of them could be moved into the Intercontinental title picture in the future, but for now we're just going to see if we can see how good either of them are going to become. Next up we have the Usos defeating the Ascension. Again, I need to keep the Usos momentum going. The Ascension are pretty much finished from my storylines. I don't know where to take them. Could easily break them up, but you need a squashing sort of tag team, and they are the team at the moment, sadly. Neville versus Jericho. Last pre-match show, just to see how well these two work together, as I do plan on trying something new with Neville in the future. And Chris Jericho again shines at a 73 for a pre-match show, isn't too bad. We go into the show with a 100% rating between Ambrose and Rollins, continuing their war of words after Dean Ambrose turned on Roman Reigns to steal the WWE World Heavyweight title. This is leading to a one-on-one match in the future, but 100% you can't go wrong there. But we end up going straight back down with the Certified G's defeating Crime Time. A simple match again, just need Certified G's to be pushed a little bit more. They're getting better on in-ring performances, and it's not the worst rating when they're facing a jobbing team. Next up we have the New Day cut a promo. And for this promo, as I said, I'm not writing the full promos out because I need to catch up with getting out of the mess I've made. They've lost the tag team titles at the last pay-per-view to the Shining Stars, and Kofi Kingston says that he wants to go for singles gold, so he's going to introduce a brand new member to the New Day next week, and Big E and Xavier are going to support him and become the tag team of the New Day, with Kofi going on to be the singles competitor. I needed either Kofi or Big E to go into the main event picture or upper mid-card picture as a single star. Both of them are rated wonderfully on this version, so I picked Kofi because we can play the age card as well, because they can turn around and say we're the younger team or younger guys who want to have the spotlight just as much as you. So next week we get a New Day member. Kofi Kingston starts his singles by beating Carlito for 62, and it's a bit of a simple match. It keeps the tag team storyline going as well, because Carlito is the manager as such of the Shining Stars, so that works well as well. Chris Jericho cuts a promo on Dolph Ziggler after last week's Raw, where Dolph Ziggler interrupted and attacked Jericho in his protest to get another title match. Just building up between Ziggler and Jericho here, and 87 says they're going to do well, I believe, together. The Shining Stars lose to the New Day version, New Day 2 as such, with Big E and Xavier Woods, and this could lead to a potential rematch at the next pay-per-view, but just changing which New Day members it's going to be, as they are entitled to a rematch. Next up, Roderick Strong defeats The Miz with a quick roll-up, similar to how he beat The Rock at the pay-per-view. He takes the abuse and then steals it with a victory at the end. It's not the strongest booking, but he's not considered as high as the others, so I'm going to do a storyline between the two, leading to a more decisive victory. And The Miz attacked Roderick Strong after the match, furious that he lost. Next up, American Alpha once again defeated the Social Outcasts, and now they're sort of the same sort of level as the Social Outcasts, so this is good. And might start to look to finish the storyline off once and for all. Triple H books the World Heavyweight title match for the next pay-per-view. I don't believe I've already booked it, but no. So this gets put in. Dean Ambrose will defend his title against Roman Reigns. And this seems like the most fair rematch. So we have the Shockwave pay-per-view this weekend, well as such. Sami Zayn defeated Kevin Owens, which is a big upset because Kevin Owens is your Intercontinental Champion, so this will give Sami a chance to have a singles opportunity. Post-match, it's going to be more Samoa Joe attacks both of them to make an impact that he wants the Intercontinental Championship. In an exceptional match, Dean Ambrose defeats Dolph Ziggler with the Dirty Deeds. It's what you need to just test both sides out. So obviously Ziggler and Jericho are the second strongest rivalry to the Ambrose-Roman one. And post-match, Ambrose and Jericho are beating down Dolph Ziggler. The Roman Reigns music hits and he runs down and clears the ring. An A rating, which is brilliant to see, and I think that's a good way to end the show. And we got a 77, which is a pretty good rating. We're getting better at these, so we'll go back to the main screen and see if any more negotiations are ready to be complete. And we're back to the main screen, so we'll just go and read the emails that we have. Owner position available, which is interesting, and a booking position available at ASW. Not exactly the biggest name. It's got Gangrel, Wimberg Gangrel, the Lion Kid, but it's really they're not the biggest team, biggest company. And the same old ones want to come back to the main roster, which isn't going to happen. Negotiations just renewing this guy's contract from NXT. Nobody special really. Just got to send him back down to NXT now. Don't know why he came to the main roster just to renew his contract. And we're going to see how the storylines are doing for Raw. Best in the world at 94 rating. The IC still struggling to really kick off. Name Makers is improving. Roderick and the Miz is doing okay. The tag titles are solid enough, and a 94 for the main title picture as well, which is great. And let's just see who is hot and who is not. So I've got all three members of the Shield in there, which is great to see. And who is not? The Social Outcasts, of course, they're not. And basically the Job Squads. I think I'm going to end the show here, and we'll be back for SmackDown next time out. Thank you for watching.